Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin dreamers. Today's video is about hidden fortune, unbelievable discoveries, and coins that have quietly turned everyday people into instant millionaires. That tiny, ordinary-looking $50 sitting in your drawer or piggy bank could be worth more than a luxury mansion. Yes, we're talking six-figure to million-dollar value coins. This isn't just spare change, it's history, mystery, and possibly your ticket to life-changing wealth. Right now, before we dive in, grab your coin jar, your wallet, and even that dusty old collection from storage, because what we're about to reveal could completely shock you. Many people have unknowingly owned rare Kennedy $50 that sold for jaw-dropping prices, and they only found out when it was almost too late. Don't be the one who spends $1 million coin for 50 cents. Stick with me as we uncover the most valuable U.S. coins on the market today, what makes them so unbelievably rare, and how you can spot one hiding in plain sight. This is more than a video. This is a treasure hunt, and the next discovery could be yours. So if you're ready to explore secret rarities, legendary coins, and the mind-blowing true value of American currency, then hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden wealth content, and let's begin, because the coin that changes your life might be closer than you think. Let's get started. First up in the 1974 Kennedy $50 Liberty, bicentennial-era rarity, has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide because it represents how an ordinary-looking coin can occasionally hide extraordinary value. While millions of Kennedy $50 were produced, and most are still worth only face value or modest premiums, the few ultra-rare varieties, error strikes, and specially prepared proof or presentation pieces from the 1974 era have sold for staggering prices at elite auctions, sometimes reaching into the six-figure and beyond territory. These breathtaking results fuel the dream that the right coin, tucked away in a forgotten drawer or dusty piggy bank, might be the financial discovery of a lifetime. It's this powerful mixture of history, rarity, mystery, and possibility that keeps collectors checking every single coin they find, because anyone could be holding a small piece of metal that tells a massive story. What makes these 1974 Kennedy have so irresistible is the unusual context of the time. The United States was preparing for its 1976 bicentennial celebration, which meant massive changes were underway in coin designs and mint operations. During this transition period, experimental striking processes, limited-run test pieces, and precision minting trials occurred quietly behind the scenes. A tiny number of coins from this phase were struck under unique conditions, sometimes with exceptional mirror finishes, doubled dies, off-metal blank mistakes, or striking errors that were never meant for circulation. When such pieces slip into the public unnoticed, they become legendary treasures once identified, sought after by collectors who are willing to pay enormous sums to own something that only a handful of people in the world will ever possess. The most jaw-dropping values are often linked to extreme condition rarity. A 1974 Kennedy $50 that survives an absolutely flawless grade, particularly as a deep cameo proof or a nearly perfect business strike specimen rated MS 68 or higher, can accelerate dramatically in value. These grades indicate pristine surfaces untouched by wear, bag marks, or handling errors, making them vastly rarer than normal examples. Combine that spotless preservation with an eye-catching mint error or a rare die variety, and suddenly a coin once worth 50 cents can become a centerpiece of $1 million collection. Auction rooms erupt with bidding wars over such examples because once one collector wins it, the opportunity may never come again. The mythology surrounding these coins is powered by collectors' greatest dream, the idea that wealth could be hiding in plain sight. Thousands of Kennedy halves from the 1970s remain tucked away in jars, inherited estates, or forgotten storage boxes, waiting to be examined closely. Most will turn out to be common pieces, but history proves that remarkable finds can and do happen. A single discovery, a misstrike, wrong planchet minting, or ultra-high-grade example, can transform an ordinary household coin into something that specialists will pursue for years. That thrilling possibility keeps attention fixed on every gleaming $50, as collectors stare at edges, weight measurements, strike details, and mint marks searching for signs that a hidden gem has been found. Beyond money, the emotional power of these coins adds to their allure. The Kennedy $50 itself symbolizes American resilience and remembrance, minted only months after President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination, and continuing for decades as a tribute to his legacy. Owning a rare specimen from this lineage feels like holding a tangible fragment of national history, one minted at a time of political tension, patriotic reflection, and major transformation in U.S. currency. This deep emotional connection turns simple collecting into something almost spiritual, where each coin becomes both an artifact and a potential fortune combined. Modern markets amplify the excitement even further. Online auctions, global collectors networks, and grading services broadcast new discoveries instantly, often igniting international demand overnight. When news surfaces of a record-setting sale involving a unique Kennedy half-dollar variety, prices across the field surge as collectors scramble to reevaluate their holdings. The prospect of turning a long-ignored coin into a life-changing payout fuels endless videos, blog posts, and collector hunts. Every time a jaw-dropping price is announced, countless people rush to check their coin jars again. Because maybe, just maybe, this time the miracle will happen. Yet what truly drives the obsession is the understanding that no treasure hunter knows which coin will become tomorrow's legend. While the majority of 1974 Kennedy halves are modest in value, Numismatics teaches that fortune favors sharp eyes and relentless curiosity. The smallest detail, a misplaced design element, a shockingly sharp strike, or a planchet anomaly, can redefine a coin's destiny. Collectors train themselves to examine coins under magnification, compare dies, and weigh pieces meticulously, because discovering something extraordinary often requires only one moment of attention rather than years of searching. So when you hear stories of rare Kennedy half-dollars achieving unbelievable prices, remember this. Every legendary coin was once just loose change. It passed through hands unnoticed until someone stopped long enough to truly look. That is the magic of coin collecting. The promise that astonishing value may be waiting quietly within everyday objects. Whether your piggy bank yields nothing more than face value or reveals the surprise of a lifetime, the thrill lies in the hunt itself. And as you sift through your collection, heart racing with each shiny coin you uncover, keep this truth alive. The next great American coin discovery could be resting right in your palm, waiting to rewrite both history and your fortune. Next up in the 1972, D. Kennedy half-dollar begins with the emotional power behind the Kennedy series itself, created to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination and instantly embraced by the American public. Millions of these coins were struck, yet within that massive mintage lie extraordinarily rare specimens that stand worlds apart from the everyday pieces found in circulation. Certain era varieties, dramatic strike anomalies, and ultra-high-grade examples have reached shocking price levels, turning what looks like an ordinary 50-cent coin into a potential financial miracle. These elite pieces command eye-watering values because collectors chase perfection and rarity with unmatched intensity, creating a market where just one exceptional coin can outperform luxury watches, rare art, and even gold bullion. What makes the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar especially intriguing is the presence of rare manufacturing mistakes, mint errors that escaped quality control and became legendary among numismatists. These include dramatic double-die impressions, misaligned strikes, off-center designs, clipped planchets, and incomplete metal flows that transform a normal coin into a once-in-a-lifetime artifact. The rarer and more visually stunning the error, the more collectors are willing to spend to own it. Coins showing sharp doubling in Kennedy's profile or bold ghost images on the reverse can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, while pristine specimens graded in top tiers can push even higher, creating headlines that seem almost unbelievable. Condition is everything in the world of valuable coins, and this is where fortunes are born. A standard 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar pulled from pocket change might be worth only face value, but one preserved in immaculate, mint-condition brilliance, without scratches, contact marks, dull luster, or wear, can skyrocket in price when professionally graded. Coins earning elite grades like MS-67 or MS-68 enter a fiercely competitive bidding arena where collectors fight to own the best of the best. Because only a tiny fraction of surviving coins achieve these grades, scarcity creates explosive value, pushing prices upward as demand continues to grow worldwide. Adding to the excitement is the fact that many Americans unknowingly tucked these coins away decades ago, placing them in piggy banks, drawers, inherited collections, or forgotten coin jars. Thousands of rare examples remain hidden in plain sight, unexamined and undervalued, quietly waiting for discovery. Stories regularly surface of ordinary families finding small fortunes, while casually sorting through old change, proving that numismatic treasure isn't confined to museums or vaults. It could be sitting right inside your own home. The thrill of realizing you might be holding a coin capable of changing your financial life is what fuels this incredible obsession across the globe. Collectors and investors alike chase these rare Kennedy halves not only because of their historic symbolism, but because the market has proven exceptionally powerful. Auction records continue to climb as wealthy collectors hunt for elite pieces to complete their sets, driving prices ever higher. When two passionate bidders clash over a single ultra-rare specimen, the hammer prices can soar to unbelievable highs. In these moments, a humble 50-cent coin transforms into a six-figure or even seven-figure asset, demonstrating how numismatics stands apart as one of the most thrilling and unpredictable investment arenas in the world. The emotional pull of the Kennedy design fuels that demand even further. It represents one of America's most beloved leaders, etched in silver-colored brilliance that connects history, artistry, and national memory into a single object. That emotional resonance elevates these coins beyond metal and mint marks. They become pieces of American story frozen in time. Owners aren't just buying currency. They're acquiring legacy, symbolism, and rarity all woven into one shining collectible, a combination that sends desirability through the roof and guarantees a fiercely competitive market. The fascination with the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar continues to grow. More collectors are beginning to realize that this coin is not only a symbol of American history, but also one of the most exciting modern treasure opportunities still available to everyday people. Coin forums, auction houses, and collector communities buzz constantly with fresh discoveries of high-grade examples and breathtaking mint errors, each one fueling new dreams of sudden fortune. Every documented find proves that rare coins are not locked away in private vaults alone. Many are still traveling unnoticed through ordinary hands. That reality transforms routine coin checking into a thrilling hunt, where each half-dollar examined carries the pulse-pounding potential of uncovering a hidden financial breakthrough. What truly sets this search apart is the dramatic unpredictability of value itself. Unlike traditional investments that rise slowly over decades, rare Kennedy halves can experience sudden explosive appreciation once a new top-graded example emerges or a spectacular error variety comes to auction. One moment a coin may appear ordinary, and the next, after professional certification, it becomes a centerpiece drawing international bidders willing to compete fiercely for ownership. This instant transformation from pocket change to a 5- or 6-figure collectible is what makes numismatics feel like modern treasure hunting rather than conventional investing. The power of rarity combined with human passion creates price surges that defy logic and electrify the market. And this is where your personal story could begin. That old jar of coins on your shelf, the inherited box tucked in storage, the forgotten rolls once saved for vending machines. Each container could hold a silent key to unforeseen wealth. All it takes is one overlooked coin with the right strike quality, the right error, or the rare gem-grade condition to change everything. The beauty of the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar phenomenon lies in its accessibility. The dream is open to everyone. You don't need millions to start, only eyes wide with curiosity and a willingness to inspect what others have ignored. In the world of rare coins, possibility lives in plain sight, and the next astonishing discovery may already be resting in the palm of your hand. Yet what truly keeps people captivated is the possibility. The chance that one overlooked coin could unlock unimaginable wealth. You don't need to be a billionaire collector to play this game. All you need is curiosity and attention to detail. Checking old rolls, inherited boxes, forgotten jars, and dusty albums could reveal hidden gems that experts would pay astonishing sums to acquire. Every unsearched pile of copper and silver holds the same thrilling promise. The possibility that you are one rare discovery away from a life-changing moment. So when we talk about the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar, we're not just discussing another vintage coin. We're talking about one of numismatics' great modern treasure hunts. This coin embodies hope, history, rarity, and raw potential merged into 50 cents of dazzling possibility. The next major discovery could belong to anyone willing to look closely, learn the signs, and dig through the ordinary to uncover the extraordinary. Because in the world of rare coins, miracles aren't myths. They're waiting quietly in pocket change, ready to turn everyday collectors into overnight legends. Next up to in the 1973 D. Kennedy $50 stands as one of the most mysterious and electrifying stories in American coin collecting. A coin surrounded by rumors of hidden varieties, unusual mint errors, and extreme rarity that have sent collectors into a frenzy for decades. Though millions of Kennedy halves were struck, only a microscopic number exist with extraordinary characteristics that rocket their value beyond imagination, transforming what looks like ordinary pocket change into a potential life-changing discovery. For many coin hunters, the thrill lies in knowing that somewhere among old collections, inherited jars, dusty drawers, and forgotten piggy banks, there may still be a rare 1973 D example bearing a unique flaw, doubled die strike, off-metal composition, or experimental mint error that could command breathtaking prices reaching into the hundreds of thousands, or even millions, at elite auction houses. What truly fuels the legend of this coin is the allure of mint errors, which are the holy grail of modern numismatics. Rare examples from the Denver Mint have allegedly surfaced showing dramatic doubled lettering, shifted designs, missing clad layers, or even wrong planchet strikes, meaning the coin was accidentally minted on a different metal blank entirely. These shocking mistakes transform a standard 50-cent piece into a one-of-a-kind artifact that wealthy collectors will battle fiercely to own. When authenticated and graded at top condition levels by professional grading services, such coins can become instant icons, appearing in major headlines and fueling real-world bidding wars that can skyrocket values beyond all expectations. Condition plays an unstoppable role in determining value, and this is where fortunes are either made or broken. A perfect, untouched 1973 D. Kennedy $50 graded MS 67 or higher can be extraordinarily rare due to circulation wear, bag marks, and handling damage from the moment the coins left the mint. Coins displaying flawless luster, razor-sharp details, pristine fields, and immaculate surfaces are few and far between, especially when combined with a recognized mint error or unusual variety. When elite condition meets extreme rarity, collectors stop thinking in hundreds or thousands. They begin thinking in house buying, investment shifting, life-changing numbers. Beyond rarity and grade lies the unstoppable power of storytelling, and the Kennedy line carries emotional weight that few U.S. coins can rival. Introduced after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the $50 represents a historical era charged with emotion, patriotism, and remembrance. Every Kennedy $50, including the 1973 D issue, connects directly to that national legacy, enhancing its desirability far beyond metal content alone. Combine that emotional pull with the excitement of hunting hidden treasures, and you get a collector culture that borders on obsession. People tirelessly scanning rolls from banks, antique shop trays, and inherited coin albums in search of the next unimaginable discovery. Auction records ignite the public imagination even further. From time to time, sensational sales of ultra-rare U.S. coins capture headlines, proving that life-changing wealth can truly come from the smallest objects. Though only the rarest Kennedy varieties reach these sky-high figures, every massive sale renews the belief that the next historic find might still be out there. The dream fuels the hunt. Imagine spotting subtle doubling where no one else noticed, weighing your coin and realizing it's struck on the wrong metal, or receiving a high-grade certification that validates your discovery as an ultra-rare specimen. In moments like these, a 50-cent coin transforms into a financial miracle. What makes the 1973 D especially exciting is its blend of accessibility and mystery. Because standard examples look almost identical to the ultra-valuable error pieces, millions of people unknowingly hold coins with the same base design, yet only a handful possess the extraordinary traits that vault them into elite status. This creates a powerful illusion of possibility. The idea that anyone, anywhere, regardless of wealth or background, could uncover one of these legendary rarities simply by paying attention. That spark keeps newcomers entering the hobby daily, chasing not just profit, but the adrenaline of discovery. For collectors, this is more than a financial pursuit. It's treasure hunting with real-world stakes. Every roll opened, every old collection examined, and every inherited jar of coins becomes an opportunity, a moment suspended between ordinary routine and extraordinary wealth. The clink of coins hitting a table suddenly echoes with possibility. Could today be the day you identify a doubled die Kennedy? Could your coin be missing a clad layer? Could that slightly heavier piece be struck on pure silver instead of the normal copper-nickel planchet? These questions create a thrill unmatched by nearly any other hobby. The pursuit of the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar has become a global phenomenon fueled by the internet, social media communities, and collector forums where jaw-dropping discoveries are shared daily. From first-time hobbyists to veteran numismatists, people passionately exchange stories of coins found in thrift stores, coin rolls obtained from local banks, and dusty family collections passed down through generations. Each story strengthens the belief that untouched treasures still exist, waiting patiently for someone with a curious eye and steady hand. These digital communities keep the excitement burning, motivating thousands of people to start searching through everyday change with the same intensity as professional treasure hunters scanning ancient ruins. Education plays a powerful role in turning curiosity into real opportunity. Collectors devote countless hours studying minute details, examining lettering thickness, mint mark positioning, die alignment, and strike sharpness, to train their eyes to spot rare variations. Magnifying glasses become tools of transformation, revealing secrets invisible to casual observers. The smallest flaw, like a shadow doubling on Liberty, or a slight misplacement of Kennedy's profile, can suddenly unlock enormous value. With the right knowledge, even beginners develop the ability to separate completely ordinary coins from potentially priceless anomalies, proving that expertise, not luck alone, is what turns everyday change into extraordinary discoveries. Professional grading services further elevate the drama surrounding this legendary coin. When a potentially rare 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is submitted for authentication, collectors wait anxiously for results that can redefine its destiny. A single point jump in grade or recognition of a rare error can multiply a coin's value many times over. The thrilling moment when the graded slab is revealed is unforgettable. It's the instant a simple 50-cent piece either becomes a treasured keepsake or transforms into a high-stakes financial asset. This process adds legitimacy, intensifying collector confidence and ensuring that only the rarest and finest examples command jaw-dropping prices. The magic of the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar lies in the dream it represents. It symbolizes the possibility that monumental wealth does not always come from massive investments or grand inheritances, but sometimes from ordinary objects hiding in plain sight. Every time someone checks a handful of loose change or opens an old coin album, they participate in a global treasure hunt driven by curiosity, hope, and wonder. One coin, one unexpected error, one pristine surface could be all it takes to flip destiny upside down, turning an unassuming half-dollar into a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth, and proving yet again that history's greatest treasures are often found where we least expect them. And that's why the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar continues to capture imaginations worldwide. It represents hope, mystery, and the tantalizing belief that unimaginable wealth may still be hiding in plain sight. This coin reminds us that history, chance, and attention to detail can combine to produce magical moments. Moments where a small piece of metal can rewrite someone's future overnight. So never underestimate the coins around you. Every half-dollar is a potential secret waiting to be revealed, and somewhere out there, the next life-changing discovery may already be sitting quietly, waiting for the right pair of eyes to recognize its extraordinary value. Next up in the 1974, D. Kennedy half-dollar stands as one of the most intriguing and emotionally charged coins in American numismatics, a symbol of history, mystery, and life-changing potential all wrapped into one shining piece of metal. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary half-dollar, the kind many people passed over in pocket change for decades without a second thought. Yet beneath that familiar portrait of President John F. Kennedy lies a story of rarity, error discoveries, and collector obsession that has turned this simple coin into a dream ticket for anyone lucky enough to own an exceptional example. While most 1974 D halves are common, a tiny number of ultra-rare varieties, striking mint errors, and pristine proof-like specimens have captured global attention, with values soaring into astonishing territory. It is these rare survivors, the ones preserved in flawless condition or struck with dramatic anomalies, that fuel the legend of coins selling for unbelievable sums and transforming everyday collectors into overnight success stories. Collectors are especially drawn to the 1974 D issue because of its connection to a fascinating transitional era in U.S. coinage. Just a few years earlier, silver had been removed from circulation coins, making the Kennedy half-dollar a symbol of the end of America's silver money age and the beginning of modern clad coinage. For many enthusiasts, Coins from this period represent a blend of nostalgia and innovation, especially when paired with the enduring popularity of the Kennedy design. What truly ignites excitement, however, is the hunt for rare mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and dramatic misalignments that make certain examples one-of-a-kind treasures. When such an error appears on a 1974 D half-dollar in exceptional condition, collectors can indeed pay jaw-dropping prices, sometimes leaping into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at major auctions. Condition plays a larger role than many people realize, transforming ordinary coins into extraordinary assets. A well-worn 1974 D half-dollar may only be worth face value, but examples graded at the highest levels, such as mint state 67 or above with perfect luster, no blemishes, and razor-sharp strike details, are astonishingly scarce. These top-grade coins exist in such limited numbers that competition among elite collectors becomes fierce, driving prices into the stratosphere. When two determined bidders collide at auction, values can explode far beyond expectations, creating sale results that echo across the numismatic world. Stories of humble rolls of forgotten coins yielding a single flawless specimen that sells for life-changing amounts capture imaginations everywhere, proving that the thrill of treasure hunting is very much alive. Even more captivating are accounts of previously unknown errors suddenly emerging from old collections or family heirlooms. Many of these coins sat quietly in jars, drawers, and piggy banks for decades, completely unnoticed. Once discovered and authenticated, they transformed into headline-making rarities practically overnight. This is what fuels the powerful message: your spare change could secretly hold immense value. While not every 1974 D half-dollar will be worth millions, even modest errors can command impressive prices, and exceptional pieces can reshape fortunes entirely. Every overlooked coin becomes a potential golden ticket, and that sense of tantalizing possibility keeps viewers glued to the hunt. The enduring appeal of the Kennedy half-dollar itself only magnifies this excitement. John F. Kennedy remains one of the most beloved and iconic figures in American history, and the coin bearing his likeness carries cultural weight far beyond its denomination. Collectors worldwide seek Kennedy as not merely as investments, but as historical keepsakes honoring a president whose legacy still resonates today. Pair that emotional connection with the excitement of discovering a valuable rarity, and the result is a perfect storm of collector passion, speculation, and storytelling. The 1974 D issue lives at this crossroads, where common circulation meets extraordinary potential. In the modern coin market, online communities, social media, and viral auction results have amplified the legends surrounding rare Kennedy halves. Stories of massive payouts spread rapidly, inspiring new collectors to sift through inherited coin jars or visit banks for rolls of half-dollars, all hoping to uncover the next hidden treasure. Videos showcasing error varieties and high-grade examples rack up millions of views, transforming coin collecting from a quiet hobby into a thrilling global treasure hunt. The promise that a single forgotten coin could unlock unimaginable wealth taps straight into universal dreams of discovery and good fortune. At its heart, the magic of the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar is not just its potential monetary value, but the story it tells about possibility. Every everyday coin becomes a symbol of hope, a reminder that extraordinary rewards can sometimes hide within the ordinary. For viewers, this realization turns curiosity into obsession. Checking couch cushions, cracking open old family tins, and examining every half-dollar with a magnifying glass. The thrill lies as much in the chase as in the payoff, because even the smallest chance at uncovering a rare gem makes the adventure irresistible. Beyond the excitement of discovery lies the powerful truth that knowledge is the real key to unlocking a coin's potential. Understanding how to identify authentic mint errors, spot doubled lettering, detect clipped planchets, or recognize missing clad layers can instantly separate a casual observer from a serious treasure hunter. Collectors who educate themselves gain a huge advantage, because most rare finds are missed simply because their owners don't realize what they are holding. The 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar becomes far more than spare change when examined with the right tools: a magnifying glass, proper lighting, and awareness of what to look for. Every strange detail, uneven edge, or unusual marking could be the signature of rarity that propels a simple coin into the realm of high-value collectibles. Authentication and professional grading then become the moment of truth. When a potentially rare 1974 D half dollar is submitted to top grading services and comes back confirmed as an exceptional error or ultra-high-grade specimen, the coin's status transforms overnight. What once sat unnoticed in a drawer is now sealed in a protective holder, assigned an official grade, and given access to the global collector market. Auction houses, serious buyers, and elite investors enter immediately, often sparking intense bidding wars. This process is where dreams meet reality, as values can multiply incredibly fast once legitimacy is verified. For some collectors, that single grading result becomes the turning point that changes their financial future forever. The psychological thrill surrounding this phenomenon cannot be overstated. Humans are drawn to the idea that untold wealth might hide in plain sight, and the Kennedy half dollar captures that fantasy perfectly. It bridges the gap between everyday life and extraordinary discovery, reminding people that anyone, not just expert collectors, can stumble upon something priceless. This sense of accessibility fuels endless fascination and participation. Every rolled-up batch of half dollars fetched from a bank becomes a new opportunity. Every inherited jar of coins becomes a mystery box waiting to be opened. The chase itself becomes addictive, a mix of hope, excitement, and suspense that keeps viewers and collectors coming back for more. The legend of the 1974 D. Kennedy half dollar is about more than money. It is about possibility, curiosity, and the irresistible allure of hidden treasures. Each coin represents a story still waiting to be told, and every search carries the promise that the next coin flipped over might be the one that changes everything. Whether a person finds a multi-thousand-dollar error or simply gains a new appreciation for history, the journey itself brings thrill and meaning. And as long as these coins remain in circulation and collections across the world, the dream lives on. That somewhere, perhaps even in your own home, sits a silent piece of American history capable of unlocking unimaginable wealth and inspiring the greatest discovery of your life. So as you watch, remember this powerful truth. History does not always hide in museums or vaults. It can live quietly in your own pocket. The 1974 D. Kennedy half dollar stands as proof that something seemingly small and ordinary can hold explosive value, waiting patiently to reward the person who takes the time to look closer. Your next incredible discovery might already be in your hands, and the only thing standing between you and a life-changing moment is the courage to start searching. Next up in the most valuable and expensive USA Kennedy half dollar coin from 1981, P has become one of the most talked about treasures in modern American numismatics, capturing the imagination of collectors and everyday coin hunters alike. At first glance, it looks like any ordinary half dollar tucked away in an old wallet or piggy bank. Yet certain rare examples of this coin have sparked worldwide excitement due to their astonishing potential value. These extraordinary pieces are not just simple metal discs. They are powerful symbols of hidden wealth, history, and chance. Stories of ordinary people discovering rare coins worth thousands, and sometimes far more, fuel the dream of overnight fortune, turning the simple act of checking spare change into a thrilling hunt for a life-changing discovery. What truly makes the 1981 P. Kennedy half dollar so fascinating is its place in American mint history. Produced during a period when the U.S. Mint was transitioning away from traditional silver compositions, these coins were struck for circulation primarily in copper-nickel-clad metal. Because the Denver Mint did not release standard circulation half dollars that year, Philadelphia became the primary source, leading many collectors to preserve examples in sets rather than in daily use. This caused an unusual split between heavily worn circulation coins and exceptionally well-preserved mint-state examples. Those rare coins that remain flawless today, especially specimens graded MS-67, MS-68, or higher, can command jaw-dropping prices when fiercely contested by elite collectors. The true magic happens when a 1981 P. Kennedy half dollar carries a dramatic mint error or ultra-rare strike variation. Coins struck on wrong metal planchets, featuring off-center impressions, double dies, missing clad layers, or mirror-like proof surfaces accidentally released into circulation suddenly transform from 50-cent pieces into collector gold. At major auctions, error coins linked to the Kennedy series have fetched staggering 5-figure and even 6-figure sums, depending on rarity and condition. These few exceptional examples are what inspire viral claims of million-dollar coins, reinforcing the dream that unimaginable wealth could be hiding in a pocket or drawer waiting to be recognized. Condition plays the most crucial role in turning a regular coin into a financial powerhouse. A circulated 1981 P. Kennedy half-dollar is typically worth only face value, but coins preserved without scratches, stains, or dullness become exponentially more valuable. Professional grading companies scrutinize these coins under magnification, searching for perfect luster, sharp details on Kennedy's portrait, and flawless edges. Each point in grade can multiply the coin's market value dramatically, transforming a common mint-state specimen worth a few dollars into a four-figure or even higher collectible. This microscopic battle between perfection and where explains why collectors obsess over even the slightest details. Demand elevates these coins beyond mere metal. The Kennedy series enjoys massive popularity due to its historical connections to President John F. Kennedy and loyalty among both seasoned numismatists and casual collectors. Every year, new collectors rush into the market seeking high-grade examples to complete registry sets, pushing prices steadily upward. When a rare top-graded 1981 P coin appears at auction, bidding wars can erupt between collectors trying to secure the final key piece for their display cases. This emotional demand transforms the coin market into a dramatic arena where values can explode beyond expectations in a matter of minutes. The mass appeal of these stories ignites worldwide interest. People everywhere now dig through inherited coin jars, old savings tins, abandoned bankrolls, and childhood collections hoping to strike numismatic gold. The excitement doesn't come only from the possibility of massive wealth, but also from the thrill of discovery. The idea that everyday history could secretly carry extraordinary value. Social media platforms and YouTube channels add fuel to this enthusiasm, spreading videos showing incredible finds and record-breaking auction results that motivate millions to double-check every shiny half-dollar they encounter. Yet amidst all the hype, knowledge remains the real key to opportunity. Understanding how to inspect mint marks, measure weight, spot errors, and recognize grading potential separates truly valuable discoveries from wishful thinking. While most 1981 P. Kennedy half-dollars won't make anyone rich overnight, the handful of rare exceptions prove that extraordinary outcomes are possible. Each search becomes a lesson in patience, education, and attention to detail, skills that turn chance into potential success in the world of rare coins. The mystery surrounding the 1981 P. Kennedy half-dollar grows even deeper when collectors uncover ultra-high-grade examples preserved in untouched mint packaging or forgotten safety deposit boxes. These pristine coins, with blazing luster and razor-sharp details, often appear as if they were struck moments ago, untouched by time or circulation. When such specimens receive top professional grades like MS-68 or higher, they instantly become trophy pieces commanding astonishing auction results. Elite collectors pursue them relentlessly because population numbers at these grades are microscopic, sometimes fewer than a dozen known examples worldwide, creating an atmosphere of rarity that drives prices to breathtaking heights and solidifies their legendary status in the coin market. Beyond condition alone, dramatic minting errors connected to Kennedy coins continue to feed the mythos surrounding multimillion-dollar finds. Wrong metal strikes on experimental silver or foreign planchets, prominent double-die obverse where Kennedy's portrait appears doubled, or missing clad layer errors that reveal raw copper beneath the surface possess an undeniable allure. These bizarre misprints are accidental works of art created by mint machinery mistakes, making each surviving example totally unique. When such pieces surface with strong documentation, the bidding skyrockets, and collectors willingly pay extraordinary sums to own an irreplaceable piece of American mint history. Stories of lucky discoveries keep the dream alive for everyday treasure hunters. There have been instances where rare error coins were found in simple coin rolls from local banks, or mixed into inherited change collections that had sat untouched for decades. Each new success story proves that world-class finds are not limited to professional dealers or auction house insiders. This thrilling possibility transforms ordinary people into modern-day prospectors, scouring change counters and flea market coin jars, hoping their persistence turns pocket change into a powerful windfall that reshapes their financial future. The emotional connection collectors feel toward the Kennedy half-dollar only strengthens its demand. As a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents, the coin represents both nostalgia and national pride. Many buyers seek the series not only for profit, but for the meaningful symbolism behind it, further tightening supply of top-grade pieces as they vanish into private collections. With each passing year, fewer pristine coins remain available to purchase, mechanically raising long-term prices as demand continues to expand. Modern technology has also transformed the rare coin market, making extraordinary results easier to verify and fueling global participation. Online auctions now stream real-time bidding wars, while certification databases allow collectors to track the rarity of ultra-high-grade coins worldwide. A single Instagram or YouTube post showcasing an auction result can instantly spark massive interest, drawing new buyers into the hobby almost overnight. This rapid sharing of information keeps values rising while reinforcing sensational headlines that declare some Kennedy coins to be worth millions, perpetuating the excitement driving today's booming coin frenzy. However, seasoned collectors emphasize the importance of realism alongside enthusiasm. Most examples of the 1981 P. Kennedy half-dollar remain worth modest sums above face value, and claims of guaranteed instant wealth often stem from exaggerated headlines. True fortune favors those who combine passion with education, people who understand grading nuances, authentication procedures, and the real market landscape. Knowledgeable collectors know the difference between fantasy and genuine opportunity, allowing them to focus their energy on realistic possibilities rather than hype alone. For thousands of hopeful treasure hunters and seasoned numismatists alike, that question keeps the pursuit alive. The Kennedy half-dollar stands as more than currency. It is a symbol of possibility, blending heritage, artistry, and the lure of hidden fortune into a single shining disc. As long as stories of spectacular finds continue to circulate, millions will keep searching, believing that their next coin could be the extraordinary discovery that transforms everyday life into something truly unforgettable. The story of the 1981 P. Kennedy half-dollar is a reminder that incredible value can be hidden in the most ordinary places. What seems like loose change might secretly represent history, rarity, and unimaginable wealth waiting to be uncovered. Every coin flipped over becomes an adventure, every date examined a moment of possibility. For anyone chasing the dream of a life-changing find, the hunt itself becomes addictive, because somewhere, in an old box or dusty jar, that one extraordinary coin may still be waiting to transform curiosity into fortune.